Good morning, everybody. Thank you so much for attending our Connections Corner this morning. It's just a great, neat way for us to network and connect people that are looking in the industry with opportunity. So if you know anybody looking, we keep everything confidential. Feel free to send your resumes over, and we'll talk more about that later. So let's keep going. We're going to start with some introductions. Like Deborah said, I'm Tatiana Dwight. I'm with Vogelman Properties. I am currently their recruiter, and I have been in the industry since 2017, and I love recruiting. And I get to work with Ashley Simeon, who she's going to introduce herself next.
I'm Ashley Simeon. I'm the Vice President of Network Connections. I work with Cousins Properties and been a member of Iron, Georgia for about 5 years. So looking forward to get started today.
Awesome. All right, we are going to pass it to you guys. We would love to get to know you, where you're currently working, and how long have you been with IREM? So who wants to go first?
Oh, go ahead.
Well, my name's Deborah Westfall, and I am a CPM and an ARM, and I've been a member of IREM since 1996. So I go a little back, and I am actually a full-time employee of IREM Georgia as their IREM administrative executive. And I get to work with amazing, wonderful committee people. I serve our members, our industry partners. Best job ever. I love it. And it is where we get to netweave, which is a term Dr. Debbie Phillips utilizes a lot because networking sounds like work. Netweaving is transformational relationships, which to me matters most when they're real and you truly care about other people and you get to know them. And we just work together to grow and move forward. And I'm excited about today. And I'll kick it off next. Stephanie Owens. You're it, Stephanie.
Good morning, everyone. Stephanie Owens with Affinity Waste Solutions. I'm the regional sales executive for here in Georgia, and I'm definitely a newbie to the IREM. Thank you, Deborah, for allowing Affinity Waste Solutions to be part of this. So we are excited to be on here today.
Awesome. Welcome. Who's next? Mike Dean.
I'll hop in here next. Hey, everybody. I'm Mike. I am also a IREM newbie here. I'm the president of A1 Valet Trash, owner and operator with my wife, Chloe Dean, who couldn't join us today, but she's my better half and normally more involved in these types of things. So I'm a newbie with IREM and look forward to getting involved and captivated by Deborah's energy.
I love it. And Andrea, if you're still connected with us, I know you're having some issues. We would love to learn more about you.
Hi, I'm Andrea Berg. I work with Habersham Properties. I've been with them for about 20 plus years. I have done all of the jobs that you can do at Habersham, working in the corporate office and then right now I'm a property manager and I do some regional manager duties. I have been with IREM for 5 years and I am the co-chair of the program committee this year. So we're doing the golf tournament in May. I hope you're all signed up for it. It's going to be an awesome day. And we're also going to have our gala in November, which is going to be beautiful and gold and shimmery. And you'll all want to be there as well. And also right now for NAA, I'm taking their virtual facilitator training class. I'm doing that this week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So I'm going to miss part of the show later on, but that's what I do.
Awesome. All right, and we are going to continue, and I'm going to pass it to Ashley.
First take myself off of mute, but there are many resources that IREM has available for you to find jobs and opportunities and even other learning opportunities that we have here. So if you haven't checked out our profile and compensation study, you should check it out. If you're a CPM, you should be paid more. So be sure you check out that compensation schedule before you accept a job and accept less than what you deserve. And then IREM jobs analysis, and it's a free report. So all of this is free with your membership. So go through and you can see what a real estate manager does. If you're a vendor, you want to move into, a service partner, you want to move into the real estate industry, or you're moving up and through the ranks. So check that out. And then National Association of Realtors, which we are affiliate of, they have a lot of market data and they produce a lot of reports, and you can pull those up on IREM.org. And you can also visit IREM Georgia, so IREMGA.org, and find all of the things that are going on here in Georgia. We do post careers on our website, and they're listed by company and by type. So when you go on there, you should find things for apartment careers, commercial properties, and it's broken down also in the office, industry, or retail.
Perfect. Thank you, Ashley. Do we have any questions on how to see those jobs and how to get there? Nope. Okay, so the next couple of slides are just, we're going to share some job opportunities in the Atlanta market with different companies. So these are all the opportunities currently at Columbia Residential. So if you know somebody, send us their resume and their information. Referrals are the best. All right. And here are some other opportunities currently at CF Real Estate. I will give you guys a couple of seconds to browse. Looks like we are all looking for some maintenance currently in Atlanta. And here at my company, those are the very few that we are looking for as well. Okay, so I'm just going to share briefly some interviewing tips that will keep you at your A game when you're going for that interview or preparing for that interview. So my personal top fave tips are practice and prepare. You always want to review the typical job questions employers ask and practice your answers and write them down. So before I personally have an interview, I would choose my top 5 or 6 questions and practice it at home or with my husband. And that will give you, the opportunity to feel comfortable with your answers. Always research the company and show what you know. This is huge. You don't want to go into an interview and not know anything about the company that you are interviewing for. And you also want to make sure it's the best fit for yourself as well. Prepare ahead of time. Always have copies of your resumes printed. Always have a note and pen ready. Have your interview attire ready the night before so you're not scrambling the day of your interview. Be on time. That means early, guys. As you guys know, in Atlanta, the traffic is terrible. So make sure you plan your mornings. You want to arrive to your interview at least 15 minutes to 20 minutes early the day of your interview. Always be yourself during that interview. This is your time to shine. You want to bring your energy. You want to bring your personality. Really give them all you got and sell yourself. Another big one is do not be negative. Avoid belittling comments regarding former employers, colleagues, and previous companies. This is such a turnoff when I can't even tell you how many people I've had interviewed that will come in and just badmouth their previous company. It's definitely not a good look. Have a list of questions for the interviewer. And last but not least, follow up after the interview is very key. I feel like today people are losing that personal touch at the end of interviews, and I don't even get emails anymore. So I like that. Keep it old school, keep it professional. And I'm open to hearing any tips that you guys may have that you want to share as well. So I will open up the floor.
Hey, Tatiana, Mike here. Yeah, I mean, I love hearing, we're interviewing right now for different jobs, and I love hearing, people kind of demonstrate what it is that they've learned about the company. I know a lot of people do research and it kind of comes out, during the process, they say, oh yeah, I did some research, but, kind of everybody says that. And so it's nice for them to kind of drop a couple little Easter eggs along the way saying, hey, I noticed when I was, maybe researching your website, or I noticed what's even more, interesting to me is hearing someone that says, hey, I noticed, talking to so-and-so in the industry that knows you, they said this, and they really kind of give some context and let me know how deep and how much due diligence they truly did do, or if this is just kind of a, one of 10 interviews and they're just trying to, go through them as fast as possible and that kind of thing.
Yeah, I agree. And some, they don't even know what they applied for half the time. So it's like, do you really know what you're applying for? So yeah, I agree. Definitely researching the company and knowing some key points, maybe some awards they received, or how many properties they have is very important. Anything else? Deborah, you're on mute.
I know. Hey, I was just going to say one of the exciting things too, our industry partners are usually in the weeds with regard to knowing what is out there and who might be looking. So a lot of times, property management, property managers, property management, we actually love to get your feedback to find out who is happy, who might be interested in a change. Just because people are a lot more, they're not guarded when they're interacting on a day-to-day basis. And hey, Andrea, you showed up. Ooh, I got to take another picture so you can get your Iram Georgia bucks. Woohoo! Taking a picture. You get Iram Georgia bucks, and that's how we end up picking out our year-end winners. It's based on accumulation of Iram Georgia bucks within a 1-year period. So that's something you'll learn about later in the industry partner orientation, Mike and Stephanie. But back to that, when people are unguarded, we tend to show our real self. And I don't know, sometimes when we were on site, I just would hear somebody go, oh, it's just a vendor. When somebody would walk in, when the doorbell would ring or the chimes would go off. And I made them go outside and have them walk in and let me say that to them and let them feel how that sounded. And to me, that just showed just they weren't being thoughtful enough. They didn't realize what they were doing generally. Hopefully that was the only reason. But you can tell because some people will just say, oh, my manager's just so mean. And then when you go in and meet with that manager and maybe she is mean and you can identify, or maybe that manager's just having a hard day. But a lot of times if people are going to stay happy or they're going to be gone, and they need to be gone if they're not happy because it'll show in their work. So please know as an industry partner that your opinion matters. And sometimes we are looking for that golden nugget that might be out there. And our property management teams, get in touch with Tatiana, let her know, hey, there's some really good talent. So at XYZ location, and just want to let you know, they're not happy. And then maybe, we have a way of tactfully reaching out and letting them know about other opportunities that might be out there. And maybe they may know someone. That way we don't get in trouble and they can reach out for an opportunity if they're looking. A lot of people will not show up on Career Connection. They'll send in resumes. They don't want their bosses to know they're looking. But that's why we record this and we share it. So I think Tatiana and Ashley did a fabulous job. And thank you for doing all this hard work.
Thank you. All right. All right. And here is our contact information. Please jot it down. Again, like Deborah said, if you see some golden nuggets out there, we would love to talk with them and place them in the best fit company-wise for them. So please jot down our emails. And thank you guys so much for joining us. Do we have any questions, any comments, concerns?
Nope, very good.
Awesome. All right. Well, do we want to go ahead?
Can I just get everybody to smile real quick? And then I can get you all happy, happy, happy. And we won't publish this, but it's just nice to share for Iram headquarters too. And that's because some people are looking for positions and they don't want their bosses to know. But in this case, we are blessed because everybody here is happy with their companies and we don't have that situation. So I may just publish this because you guys should see your pictures. You look really good. I might post it if I have your permission. Anybody object?
Post it.
Yay! Hands up. Awesome. Well, we have another session that will be starting. And I'm going to return the host opportunity here. And then that way I can pause the recording. And thank you so much for being here, guys. It means a lot, and we hope you enjoy the rest of the day.
Bye, guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.